Welcome, welcome, welcome all of you. What a privilege it is to get to be here with you and with my son Malachi. And
Hey,
feel very blessed just with the opportunity to have such an amazing team on the Baptiste Foundation that put this event, this opportunity together for all of us. And I want to acknowledge all of you just for making the time and the commitment to be together here. And mute yourselves. If you find yourself, what is it? It's on the lower left-hand side. If you all could manage your, good. The lower left-hand side, there's the mute button. Make sure you're red on that mute button. I want to acknowledge people from all over the world on this call. There are, I believe, around 4,000 of us. Very cool. What an opportunity collectively to practice. We'll get on the mat. We'll do an awesome, playful practice. However you showed up for this practice is perfect. If you're new to yoga practice, whatever your level, your skill level like that, just enjoy, have fun, go with the flow. And on the other side of the practice, we want you to end up in a new space with some new freedom, some new vitality, and some power, a new sense of power, especially in this time and these times of great uncertainty. I want to, from around the world, there's, who's here? Power Yoga Iceland. Wow, welcome Iceland. Power Yoga Romania, Albania. Wow, Lumi Power Yoga, London, England. Oh man, how fun. We've got the Firehouse in Jacksonville, Florida. The whole Firehouse. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And the Chief, Brian Mitzel. Wow, Firehouse Chief. All the nurses and doctors who are here on the call with us and who are not, and all the first responders that are here, policemen, firemen, military, all of you all, scientists, people, I heard maybe there's some people from the CDC on the call. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Suzanne Conrad from Lightyear Leadership. Wow, Carla Anderson from Lululemon. Also want to acknowledge Lululemon for making a very generous donation this week as well to the foundations so we can provide these opportunities to contribute to all these first responders and provide practices like we'll take right here today that take care of yourself, that cause a new level of well-being and that your own well-being is in consideration as you're doing all that you're doing. Let's see. Wow, we've got some Olympians, Olympic athletes on the call, on the flow today. Welcome. We've got Katie Page, North Carolina. Look at that. Canada's all over the call. Canada. Woo. Almost every state. Man, almost every state in the country represented on the call. Just get present to that. And really amazing. So we're going to take a journey into power flow. So in Baptiste methodology, our yoga practice, we focus on a journey into power sequence of poses. We're going to play with that. We'll be at play. You up for that?
Yeah. I'm down.
Yeah. And then just, again, do what you can in whatever way it works for you. Oh, the Gold family, Rebecca, Ivy, Jackson. Woo, fun. Okay, so one thing I want to presence here is the three themes that we use in Baptiste methodology. The first theme is be a yes. What are you a yes for in your life and right here in this practice? What are you a yes for? What would you want as an outcome for yourself of this practice? What would you want to be left with? What experience would you want to be left with? The second theme is give up what you must. What do you need to give up? You know, we want to change something in ourselves. If we want to change, we got to change. And if we want to change, really, it always requires us to give up something. Is there something here for yourself you could let go of? Is there some kind of drama you could let go of? And I mean, in the space of all the uncertainty in the world, there's what's happening, there's the facts of what's happening, there's what's so about what we're all dealing with in life right now. And then, is there anything added, your own kind of fear, panic, you're in denial? Could you give up your denial? Maybe you're angry and resentful about all this happening and all that it's having you have to deal with, making you have to deal with in your life. And, you know, the economic pressures. If you've got anger, resentment, could you give that up? And if you gave that up, what could that allow for you? Maybe it allow for peace of mind, or better yet, peace beyond the busy mind. Could anything else, if you're in the experience of resistance, through this yoga practice, could you be just have in the background an intention of giving up some, resistance? Could you give up anything that's in the way for you that would allow you to have what you're a yes for? And the third theme is come from right now. Come from right now is all you've got right now. This breath, this pose, this moment. If you're going to make a change, if you're going to make a shift, it's bringing that full-heartedness to this breath, this pose, this action, this moment. Right now, in essence, is all we've got. And really, it's appropriate from my view in that what we're dealing with in life, we're uncertain about the future. The world has changed so completely. The world will never be the same again as we've known it to be. That's something I think anyhow. And but to allow for, this right now, getting present right now. And what could you be a yes for yourself? Presence that. And if you don't have one, I'm going to give you one to work with, and it would be acceptance. Acceptance of how things are and how they're not. A total radical of acceptance of how you are, how you're not, how life is right now, how it's not. So every breath, every pose, you could be a yes for a total acceptance of how everything is and how everything's not. An acceptance of how you're feeling and how you're not feeling that you wish you were feeling. All right, like that. Should we flow? Did you want to add anything?
Yeah, I think you really hit it. Like, just going off of that, like, just being on your mat, really being on your mat. Like, you came here to do yoga and be a part of this, and there's so many stresses and worries going on in today's time, and you've thought about all of that. You've had time to think about that, and you came here to practice. So just leave that behind and really be on your mat and practice. And also, I just wanted to say thank you for supporting the foundation and supporting the first responders. And this is definitely by far the biggest class that I've ever taught. So also thank you for letting me be a part of that and being a part of your day.
Yeah, really good. Yeah, if you haven't taught a class to 4,000.
No.
Or so
No, definitely not.
Yeah, fun. This is the biggest, probably online yoga class I've taught. Yeah. Wow. Are you nervous?
A little, but
yeah, well, we'll breathe that right out. You all ready? Ready to do this? Okay. Come into downward facing dog. Downward facing dog on your mat. There could be dogs involved. We got our little pup here. Downward dog. And walk your feet back toward the back of your mat, your hands forward. And shake your head around, yes and no. You could bend one leg and the other leg and just feel things out. Open your hands into the mat, spread your fingers out like rays of the morning sun. Walk your feet even a little bit further back. And then separate your feet to hip width, your feet on 12 o'clock like that. And then walk your hands to your feet. Walk your hands to your feet for Ragdoll Pose. Ragdoll. Drop your head down. You can bend your knees as much as you like. Now sway from side to side, like your upper body, Raggedy Ann. your legs, knees bending, like just moving energy, getting energy flowing. And again, just let the weight of your head drop. Breathe deep and free through your whole body. Deep, deep breathing, deep breathing. Get energy moving, new vibration flowing. Now, downward facing dog, walk your hands forward toward the front of your mat. Walk your feet up to your hands. Walk your feet up to your hands. Good. Now, downward dog. Walk your feet back. Down dog. Walk your feet even a little further back. Maybe take your hands a little bit further forward. You create your dog pose here. Whatever you want, whatever you feel called towards, your body's calling for, move with, follow the energy. And then take your right leg up to the sky, way up high. Bend your upper knee, bend the upper leg, and take the upper leg over to the side. Stack your hips, and yeah, however, wherever you want to go. You could flip it, you could, whatever's here, go over. Good, reverse sides. Nice. Reverse your legs, take your left leg up. Take it over, over. Shake your head around, yes and no. If you want to flip it, or whatever's here for you again. Good, both feet down. Walk your hands to your feet, downward facing dog. Oh, hands to your feet, yeah. Hands to your feet like that, yeah. Feet about hip width or so apart. Yeah, drop your head. Bend your knees a lot and bring your chest to your thighs, Interlace your hands at your low back. Wrap your arms forward over your head. Take a nice deep stretch here. Whatever you can do here, go for an awakening here from your crown, through your shoulders, through your spine line, from your pelvis, down to your legs. Ground down through the center of each heel. Lift your hamstrings up to the heavens. Breathing, deep, deep breathing. Bring your hands to the mat. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands way up forward and high. Good, and then walk your feet up to your hands and lift halfway up. Lengthen your spine, straighten the spine from your crown to your tailbone, and bow forward. Stretch down deep. Catch your hips with your hands. Press your heels down and straighten up, stand up. Take your arms up to the sky, look up. Bring your arms alongside your body, mountain pose. Bring your hands to your chest center. We'll take 3 ohms, as loud as can be, from the core out. Big breath in. Those were ohms heard and felt around the whole world. Take a deep breath out, look up, breathe in, reach up, and bow forward. Fold forward, stretch deep, lift halfway up, inhale, lengthen your spine. Come to high plank position. High plank, good. On all fours, get centered into your hands, get centered into your feet. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out, low plank, chaturanga, Tadasana, and then upward dog. Downward dog pose. Take a deep, deep breath in and take a sigh out. Ha, ha. Look forward. Do you want to take one?
Yeah. Look forward, step or jump forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose, hands to the sky. Big breath in. And exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Should I do another one?
Yeah. Okay. Should you do another one? Yeah.
Okay,
I'm down.
look at the top of your mat. Step or jump forward. Halfway lift. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Big breath in. And exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You want it?
Take a deep breath out. Like do. Jump forward, hop, and lift halfway up. Bow forward. Bend your knees, thunderbolt pose. Reach your chest, your arms up. Breathe here. Set your eyes on one point, on the ceiling or at the horizon in front of you. Take a deep breath out here. Lift your 10 toes, spread them, and sit down deep, 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 hips toward the floor. Then fold forward, straight legs. Lift halfway up, halfway, lengthen the spine. Chaturanga, low plank pose. Upward dog pose. Downward dog pose. Now warrior one, right leg steps forward. Spin your back heel down and flat. And then extend your chest and arms up to the sky. Lower your pelvis, let's breathe here. You could cross your thumbs and create a tug of war from left to right. Take the sides of your torso up toward your head, and then pin your deltoids to your back. Then take your wrists back behind your head. Take your pelvis down deeper, awaken your feet, roots from the pelvis down to the floor. From the floor, pull up into core, extend up higher, breathe in, low plank position. Upward dog, downward dog, left leg forward, warrior one pose. Extend up. Yeah, from the ground up, pull up through the whole length of your body, and from your pelvis down, root down. Deep roots to the earth, creating a stability. Access from your pelvis, your legs to your feet, to the floor, to the earth's core. Tap into the stabilizing force of the earth. Root down. Take the stabilizing force, the free force up, the rebounding force of gravity up, and extend up. Maybe go back. Chaturanga, low plank. Up dog. Down dog. Breathe. Deep breathing. Take a deep, deep breath in and take a big sigh out. Exhale. I didn't hear you sigh. That's all you got. Take a big breath in. Shake your head a bit, yes and no. Good. Breathe out. Look forward. Bend the legs and hop. Lift halfway up. Bow forward deep. Bend your knees. Thunderbolt. Reach up. You want to flow us?
Yeah. Inhale. Big inhale. Exhale. Bow. Forward fold. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Low plank. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Right leg forward. Warrior one. Hands to the sky. Activate your quadriceps. Big breath in. And exhale. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg forward. Warrior one. Ground down through the earth. Get a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Look to the top of your mat. Step or jump forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chariot pose. Big breath in. And exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Should I do flip dog?
Yeah. Yeah. Do one on each side.
Okay, bring your right leg up. Right leg up. Three-legged dog. And then stack your hips. And then take it all the way over for flip dog.
Oh, yeah, that feels good.
Yeah. And then squeeze your quadriceps. Pull into center line. Look at your right fingertips. And then come back to downward facing dog. Right hand to the ground, left hand to the sky, side plank. Pull into core. I can't hear you, but I know that you need some breath. Activate that breath, bring fire to your breath. Good, squeeze core, and come back to downward facing dog. And left leg up, three-legged dog. Bring it up, stack your hips, and take it over, flip your dog. Ground down through the big mounds of your feet. Soften your face, smile a little bit. And then come back to downward facing dog, and then left leg or left hand to the mat, right hand to the sky, side plank. Drishti at one spot. Activate your core, and then come back to center. Downward facing dog. Yeah.
The right leg forward, crescent lunge. Feel your back heel up, reach up, look up. From your feet, find your balance. From your eyes to one point, find the center of your body. Pull up and go back a little bit if you can. Play the edge. Look forward. Hands to your chest center. And you'll twist your left arm to the outside of your right leg, front leg. You could stay in a prayer twist or any variation with your arms. Look up if you can. Zip up your back leg. Zip it up, the back leg. Look up. Now look down. And then come up and around warrior two pose. Back foot flat. Squeeze your right butt cheek into your body, to the center. Now, right angle warrior, you could take your forearm, lower forearm to the front thigh, left arm to the sky. That'd be stage one. Stage two, take your right hand, you could take spider fingers to the floor. That's an option. You could take the bind, you corkscrew your upper arm around your back. Could do a half bind or a full bind. Take your lower arm up and around the front leg, catch your hands behind your back, find some edge here, squeeze your front butt cheek in, open your chest, open your heart, full breath in, look down, low plank pose, chaturanga, vinyasa, upward facing dog, downward dog, left foot steps forward, high lunge, crescent lunge, back heel up, reach your arms up. Maybe cross your thumbs for a moment, create the tug of war. So you're looking to squeeze the periphery of your body, the extremities, feet, hands, arms, legs, squeezing the muscles into the bones, organizing and stabilizing the muscles, the bones, the extremities into the center. Pull into center, then from the pelvis, press down through the legs, through the feet to the earth. Take the rebounding force of gravity up through the pelvis. Uddiyana, pull the pit of the belly in, look up. Maybe you go back a little bit, breathe in, hands to your heart center, look forward. Take a deep breath in, twist. Twist, zip up your back leg. The back leg's doing Savasana. Malachi's back leg hanging out like a hammock back there. Zip it up. Good. Pull the outer left hip back. Pit of your belly in. Twist. Look down. Come up and around. Warrior two pose. Held a little longer on that side. Warrior two. I tend to hold longer on my left side because my right side is more dominant. So I linger a little longer on my left just to work toward a little balance of functional strength kind of thing. All right, let's take the right angle warrior. Left, the forearm to your thigh, right onto the sky. Stage one, or stage two, left hand to the earth. You could, again, corkscrew the upper arm, play with the bind, half a bind, full bind. Set your eyes to a point. Notice where you set your eyes, the energy follows. So take your eyes to a point, then maybe take your eyes to a further point beyond your default point. Notice your body, the energy will follow. Follow the energy. The breath, deep and free. Full breath in, chaturanga. Low plank, upward dog. Downward dog. Deep breath in. Take a big sigh out. Look forward. Bend your legs, lift your heels. Find the integration. Feet, legs, pelvis to core. Then hop forward, feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Forward bow. Thunderbolt, bend your knees. Lower your hips, heart high, arms high. Hands to your chest center, breathe in, and twist. Left arm to the outer right leg. You can work the prayer, you work your, like you leverage the twist from the arms to the legs. You want to lengthen the spine on inhalation. Find the lengthening of the mid-spine. On exhalation, rotation, twist, rinse out. Come back to Thunderbolt, center up. Breathe in, hands to your chest, twist to the other side. Good, breathe. Soften your eyes to a point. Get the breath, flow steady, deep, free. A little more twist, rinse. Look down and bow forward. Split your feet to hip width. You can bend your knees as much as you like. Take your big toes with your peace fingers. Lengthen the spine from your tailbone through your crown. Forward fold. Good. Yeah, you could sway side to side, shake your head yes and no. Again, I really like getting grounded from my eye gaze to drishti, and then the breath, and then the core, the extremities to core. Activate your feet. Ground your heels down, the center of each heel down. Zip up the leg muscles into the bones. Keep playing with the weight of your pelvis forward toward your toe line. And your heels start to lighten. Keep your hips forward, pin your heels down to the earth. Hamstrings to the sky, from the tailbone through the length of the spine down to the crown. Crown down, let the nectar flow to your brain. Wash the brain. And then do the gorilla asana. You'll slide your hands under your feet, toes up to your wrists. Nice. And again, bend the knees as you need to and bow forward. Be in a dance here of like straightening your legs. Let the weight of your head drop. Hips move forward, play the edge a little bit. Deep, deep breathing. Is there anything from right here in your practice that you see? You just keep letting it go, letting it go. Give it up, give it up. Anything, any old energy, any old thought, paradigms or thoughts, like step out of them, let them be. Get in more deeply, your drishti, your breath, your flow right here. Okay, release your hands and toe heel your feet together. Catch your hips with your hands and stand up. Awesome. Want to take us through eagle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Come into chair pose. And then right side eagle, so right arm under, left arm over. Ground down through your feet to find balance. Activate your quadriceps. Drishti at one spot. Yeah.
Right leg over the left leg.
Yeah, right leg over left leg, if you haven't already.
If I haven't already.
Like my dad. And then release, come back to center. And then left side, left leg over, left arm over, or left arm under.
Yeah. Left arm under.
And then see if
Left
you
leg
can
over.
see if you can bend down a little bit more to feel some burn.
Burn. The word is tapas.
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 Feel the
Fire,
tapas.
create the inner fire, the cleansing fire, the purifying
Yeah.
fire.
And then bring your rib cage down and your pelvic bowl forward. And then release, come back to center. Should I do another two rounds? Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Right side, again, this is an opportunity to do it all over again, do it better than the first.
Just do better.
Just do better. Right leg over. Yeah, and then ground down through the outside edges of your feet. Activate your quadriceps, pull into center line. Make sure drishti is at one spot. Squeeze into center. And then release, come back to center. And left side, left eagle. Last eagle, make it the best eagle.
Best eagle ever.
Best eagle.
Center, grounded, breath, deep and free.
Soften the face. Bend, go a little deeper, 1/4 inch deeper. And release. Come back to center. Dancers?
Good, yeah. Yeah, good. Could
Okay.
Dancers,
yeah.
good.
Okay, yeah.
You call it, you're a teacher.
Okay. Bring your right leg up. Bend your knee, bring it up. And then take it out. And if you have it, straighten your leg and catch it your foot. Just at one spot. Find your breath. Maybe extend your left arm. And then come back to center. And then bring your leg back, airplane pose. Bring your heel to the ceiling. Activate your quads. Pull your core. Extend your spine. Put your head forward. And then left hand down, half moon. Bring it to a block or spider fingers.
Left hand down, right
Left
arm
hand
up.
down, right hand up.
Right
side.
side.
Pull into center. Flex your feet. Come on.
Oh, you caught my foot. Sleep.
Breathe.
My foot was doing Savasana. Wake it up. Root down to wake and rise up.
Yeah, root down to rise up, and then come back to airplane.
Whoa.
And then bring your right foot down. Extended mountain.
Good.
Good?
Smooth.
Okay.
That's low.
And then left side, bend your knee, bring your left leg up, take it out, and do whatever you did on the right side if you extended it. Gaze to over your right shoulder. Yeah, and then come back to center and take your leg back, airplane pose. Remember breath, 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 breath. Squeeze through center. Lift your heel up. Come on, Dad. You got a little more in you. And then right hand down, half moon. Yeah, hands at center. Left hand to the ceiling, gaze at the ceiling. Come to your edge. The pose the yoga pose starts precisely at the moment you want to come out of it. So play in that fire. The worst thing that can happen, no one ever died from a little burn, little muscle burn. The worst thing that can happen is some toned butt cheeks and a deep sense of accomplishment. So you're not gonna die. Come back to the airplane pose. Left foot to your right foot.
That's
Come
some
back to
wisdom
center.
right there. Hold the pose. Worst
Come
thing
back.
that'll happen, you know, the real tone. Oh, mountain pose?
Yeah, mountain pose. Sorry.
Yeah, I got some burn. I shake it
Got
up.
some burn, yeah.
Teacher doesn't have to feel. Teaching's easier.
Yeah, definitely.
Those who can't do. You remember you said that to me?
Yeah. And then
You know why you're like,
those who can't teach gym. And then those who can't teach gym teach yoga.
yeah. He said that to me when he was like 9 years old. I go, yeah, well, this yoga teacher buys your toys. Better straighten up. Okay, how about Tadasana, dancer pose?
Yeah, dancer pose.
Yeah,
You want to do it or me?
you did good.
Okay. So bend your right
I
leg.
need all the yoga I can take right now.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, bend your right leg and then grab your right ankle and left hand to the ceiling, drishti at the ceiling, and then kick into your hand. Actively be kicking into your hand, arch your back. If you want, you can bring your gaze to back to further the bend in your back. Activate your quadriceps, pull into center. Remember breath. Bring fire to your breath. And then come back to center. Release. And left side, bend your left leg. Grab your ankle, right hand to the ceiling, and dancer's pose.
Keep being whatever you're a yes for, keep bringing that forward. If you're a yes for freedom, a yes for ease, a yes for stability, a yes for acceptance, keep bringing that up, keeping that in front of you. Breathe into it. Each breath,
Okay, come back to center.
It's a long haul.
And then right side again. Another opportunity to redo dancer's pose. Better than the first.
Do it again.
Dance.
Yeah.
Dance in the
this.
fire.
Got this.
Full expression here. Kick into your hand. Ground down to rise up. Soften your face. Activate. Flex your fingertips. Spread them. And come back to center. Left side, left leg up. Grab your left ankle. And kick in your hand, dancer's pose. And yeah. Squeeze your quads. Lengthen your spine. Rest your face. Activate your toes. And come back to center at least.
Tree. How about a tree pose?
Yeah. You want to do it?
Sure. Catch your right ankle with your right hand. So you bring your right foot up to your inner left thigh. Press your two legs into one. Press your two arms and hands into one. Into a center line. Set your eyes, deep breathing. Coming to the timelessness, the timeless quality that becomes available in this pose through your eye gaze, your breath flow, through the integration, the stabilization of all the parts of your body into oneness, and then extend your arms up, press down to go up. Take your eyes up, look up, lift your chin. And Tadasana, mountain pose. Catch your hips, bring your left foot up to the inner right thigh. Hands to your heart center, be here, breathe here. Get dialed in right here, this breath. See what you see. See the point in front of you, that singular, physical thing, the texture, the color of the thing you see. Lace your hands, extend your arms up. Press your arms and your legs into and toward each other. Press down to the earth, from your pelvis down, from the pelvis pull up. Now look up. Okay, relax. Mountain pose. Look up, reach up, breathe in. Bow forward. Lift halfway up, breathe in. Low plank pose, low plank. Up dog, down dog. Right leg forward, warrior one pose. Warrior one, come into warrior two. Come into triangle pose. You could catch your shin with your low hand, left arm to the sky, or right hand to the mat. Look up, open up, breathe. Come up to standing. Catch your hips, turn your feet to 12 o'clock. Legs stay wide legs, yeah. And then bow forward. Hands between your feet. Pull your torso through the window of your legs. So you're moving your hips toward your toes. Use the mat, use your hands to the floor to leverage your torso, moving through the window of your legs more deeply. Shake your head yes and no. And then catch your hips, root down and stand up. Open your right foot. So center your hips to the front of your mat. You step in a bit, shorter stance. Lace your hands behind your back, look up, and fold forward. Bring your hands to your hips, lift your chest forward so you're halfway lengthening through your spine. Then twisting triangle, left hand down to the floor, right arm to the sky. Twist it out, rinse and twist. Okay, chaturanga, flow low, low plank pose. Upward dog, downward dog. Left leg steps, warrior one pose. Big step, warrior one. And then warrior two. And then triangle, front leg straight. Catch your shin or left hand to the mat, to the floor, right arm to the sky. Take your eyes to your upper hand if you can and breathe here. Squeeze your front butt cheek, contract the butt cheek, squeeze it into center. Yeah, there you go. Catch your hips. Oh, other arm, switch your arms. Regular triangle. Oh, no, you're right. I don't know, now I'm lost. So we're doing triangle. Yeah. Come up to standing. Turn your feet to 12 o'clock. Catch your hips. Bow forward, forward fold. Catch your big toes with your peace fingers. Lift halfway up, breathe in, and forward bow. Catch your hips, root down and stand up. Center to the front of your mat. So you'll step your back leg in, shorten your stance, centering up. Take your hands to reverse namaste. Your hands between your shoulder blades. And then bow forward of your leg. Lift halfway up, twisting triangle, right hand down, left arm to the sky. Yeah, block is good too. Block is always a good option with this kind of pose especially. To integrating your feet, legs, pelvis to center, and the spine lengthening. Twist, twist, rinse, breathe in. Low plank, flow low, chaturanga pose, upward dog, and downward facing dog. Come to high plank pose. High plank, take a deep breath in. Low plank, and then high plank. Say high plank, low plank, high plank, low plank, high plank, low plank. It's good. All right, lie down and take airplane here. locust pose. You'll rise up. Yeah, lift your legs up. Lift your chest up. Okay, come down to the floor, one cheek to one side. Let go completely for a moment. And then reintegrate, chin to the mat, breathe out, lift up, rise up, airplane from the floor. Tailbone down, put your belly button up. Maybe take your eyes up. Then where your eyes go, the drishti goes, where your tension goes, your energy flows. Take your legs up, chest up, come down opposite to your opposite side. Let go of everything. Hold on to nothing. Bend your legs, bend your knees, catch your shins, or you could hold your feet, floor bow. Press the legs back, shoulders back, and then rise up. Roll to your right side. How about that? This should feel really good. Opening up through the chest, the front of the pelvis. Squeeze your shoulder. Pin your shoulders into your back. Big opening to the chest. Quadriceps, hip flexors, like that. Just kind of find the edges for yourself that cause some kind of release, some kind of opening, some kind of shift in any holding patterns that are holding you back in some way. Come back to the middle, come back to center, rise up you go, and then to the other side. Awesome. Breathe. Keep tightening the bow, pressing your shins back, heart opening. Juice this, work this. Come back to center. Come back up, and then upward dog pose. Good, downward dog pose. Step your right leg forward. We'll take half camel. Back knee down. Stack your chest over your pelvis. Catch your hips, center your hips for a moment. Pull your belly in, your feet, shins, actioning the leg muscles. Catch your left heel with your left hand. Deltoids to your back, open your throat, reach your free arm back. Breath, deep breathing. Have fun here, be at play here. At play in the pose. Downward dog, from the legs, press down to come up, down dog. Step your left leg forward, half camel again. Well, newly on this side. Center it up, stabilize, catch the back heel, and go. Find stability, the balance of stability, your body, and freedom. Stability and freedom, both firm and free from the stability at core. Opening out, and then come up, downward dog. Down dog. And then walk about halfway up your mat. Bring your knees down to the mat. Lift your feet, cross your ankles. Roll over your feet onto your back, and we'll take bridge pose. You want to lead us to bridge and wheel?
Yeah.
Okay.
6 wheels?
Let's do 3. Okay. 3 with 4,000 people.
Yeah, 6 is a
A
lot.
lot of different levels. Okay. How about 1 bridge and 3 wheels?
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
So come lie down on your back.
Yeah.
And yeah, feet to the mat.
Yeah, heels on your knees.
Yeah. And take bridge. Lift the hips to the ceiling. Squeeze in the center line. Can you get a little higher? Come on. And come down. And then hands by your ears for wheel. And if you don't have wheel, take bridge. Prepare for wheel, lift your hips, and root to rise. Squeeze your quadriceps, pull into center line, plug your shoulders into your back, relax your face, bring some fun to it. And tuck your chin, slowly come down to the mat. Rest a little bit, roll out your wrists.
2 more.
2 more, okay, 2 more. Prepare for wheel again, hands by your ears. And rise. Yogis rise. Lift your hips up higher to the ceiling. You can take any you can closing in your heels to your hands or go onto your toes, lifting your heels up. Pull in the center line. Find breath. And tuck your chin. Slowly come down. Last wheel. One more. You got it?
Got this.
You guys got this. One more. Okay. Hands by your ears. Root to rise. Last wheel. Make it the best wheel. Make it the best wheel you got. It's your last chance to do a wheel for this practice. So make it the best one. Get a little higher. Find a fuller expression. Come to your edge. And come down. And sigh out. Ha. 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 Good?
Yeah, you can do a simple twist.
Yeah, you can do a twist. Bring your
Legs to your chest.
legs to your chest and then bring them over to the right side. Arms out wide. Look the opposite way. And then come back to center. Flip other side. Twist. You can pull your leg with your hand if you want. Get a deeper twist. Rinse your body and then come back to center. And Supta Baddha Konasana. Just relax after the wheels. And then dead bug pose or happy baby.
Show us how to do it. Catch.
So hands, so feet to the sky and catch your
baby toe edges of the
baby toe edges of the feet with your hands.
Yeah.
Pull them into your chest. Maybe roll left to right, massaging your back muscles. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Rock and roll. How about that?
rock and rolls. Rock and rolls, and then what? Four bug?
Let's do boat pose.
Yeah.
Boat,
That's what I meant. Boat pose, not four bug.
and then low boat, high boat, and low boat, and high, and low, and high, and low, and high, and low, high. And then cross your ankles, downward dog. We're going to take pigeon pose in a moment. For half pigeon, bring your right foot up to your left hand, and then bring your right knee to your right hand. Bring your back knee to the mat. Now you could work on your hands like training wheels, up on your arms, or you could bring your forearms to the floor. Find your edge here. Tuck your back toes, keep them, back toes tucking, engaging through the back leg, but back knee on the mat. Soften your eyes, breathe. Feel whatever's here to feel. Just, move your body, be fluid, dynamic, and also subtle. So you're just seeking out, searching out any pockets of held tightness, tension, some kind of holding pattern. So seek it out and let it go. Let it dissolve in the light of your attention, your awareness. Let any holding, mental holding, energetic, stuck energy, move it out through your breath. Really, you're forging a shift, some kind of shift, causing shift, the balance of force and relaxation. Okay, Downward facing dog. And then half pigeon. The left leg comes up to the left hand, left foot to the left hand, left knee toward the, I messed that up. Left foot up to the right hand, left knee to the left hand. Come onto your forearms or stay up on your straight arms. Find your edge here, deep breathing. Softening your eyes. Whatever you're a yes for, if you have it in a word, just say it in your own mind or say it out loud, that word, and let your word turn to
Power.
Power. Yeah. Power. The way we work with power in our methodology is power. A measure of power is your ability to take the intention you have, what you're a yes for, the intention you have, the word you just created, to take that word, that intention, and make it real. Real in your experience, real in the real world, in the physical universe, in your own body, out here. Downward facing dog pose. Good. Walk about halfway up your mat. Bring your knees down. Again, cross your ankles, roll over your feet. We'll take forward fold. So right leg out, left foot in. Catch your foot with your hands. Lift halfway up. Lengthen to your spine. Bow forward. Deepen a little bit here. Deepen and sit up. We'll take a simple twist. Bring your right foot to the outside of your left thigh. Bring your right hand behind you in line with your spine. Left arm hooks over the upper thigh and twist. Ground down, pull up and twist.
Doug's already got the deep breaths.
Sure does. Look forward. Good. Okay. Reverse sides. Left leg out, right foot in. Janu Sirsasana. Catch your foot. Lift up through your spine line. Lengthen and bow. Deep breathing. Deep breathing. Feel it, experience it, deepen it. Whatever that is for you, deepen something, open something. You have that power, your word, empower it into reality. And then sitting up, twist, left foot to the outside of your right thigh, lower thigh. Hook your upper arm over the leg, left hand behind you in line with the spine. Root your pelvis down, lift up, twist. Look forward, bring both legs forward. Tadasana. Catch your feet with your hands or whatever you can. You can bend your knees too. Lift up, lengthen up, breathe in, and forward fold. Breathe, activate your feet. Deepen, and sit up. Bring your heels under your knees, tabletop. Lift your hips up, head back. Good, come down. How about an inversion?
Inversion?
Yeah. Headstand. Yeah.
Headstand.
Some options.
Yeah, headstand, handstand, or waterfall, or whatever other inversion you want to take right now.
Yeah, headstand,
go into that.
shoulder stand, handstand.
Yeah, shoulder stand.
Yeah. Any inversion. You could take waterfall, the Viparita Karani, so you can set the block into your pelvis, legs up to the sky. It's a pretty soothing version.
Yeah, get the blood flowing to your brain.
Yeah. Shoulder, whatever you want. Yogi's choice. Just invert here. Opportunity to reverse the flow.
And then you want to lengthen your spine, pull into center line, squeeze your feet, activate your feet. Flat feet. Breathe. Breathe here. Find some play, some easiness in the uneasiness of whatever sensations you're feeling, if there's any. Should we hold a little longer? What are you feeling?
30 more seconds.
30 more seconds?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna come and just understand actually too. Whoa. And then slowly come back down from whatever version you are in. Come to Child's Pose. Stretch your fingertips long. Hips back. Find a stretch. And then Savasana, come at your back. Savasana. If you feel like you want to take a sip, decide to do that. Otherwise, just let it all go. Savasana Pose is the opportunity here to stretch yourself out physically, to open yourself up from the center, physically, your body, your extremities, just to check, are you balanced in the left leg, right leg, the left half of your body, right half of your body? Maybe better than the word balanced would be harmonized. So all the parts of your body, your skull, to your neck, to the length of your spine, to the left half of your body, from the spine and center of your pelvis to the whole left side, harmonized with everything, all the parts of your body on the right side, from the skin in, soften. Hold on here to nothing. Go for holding on to nothing. Give up everything in this moment as an opportunity to drop in, to pause, to drop into that quiet, still place of truth in your heart, in your being. Drop into the very ground of your being. Drop in beyond being. Let go. Grant yourself the gift of doing nothing here, nothing to fix, nothing to figure out. A fertile kind of nothing, nothing that is life affirming. In the nothing space of nothing, the Sanskrit word is samadhi, sama. Sama means zero, neutral, uncolored, unflavored, just clear. And in this clear space, this pure space, receive up. The experience of vitality, the experience of possibility, the experience of anything is possible. Beyond the predictable, in this space, this place of deep, deep rest, is you, is something beyond you, is pure possibility. Tune into that, tap that.
Experience that. Let that flood up and flood out into every nook and cranny of your whole body and being. And take a full breath through your whole body. Just a full breath or two. And then gently roll to your right side into a fetal position and pause here. Pull your chest toward your legs and your legs up toward your chest, and just go in some place in, tap that place in, that space, a place of your essence or some essence of life. There's a quality of a safe place, your place. A coming home kind of feel. And then from this same side, press down, coming up to a seated position, keeping your eyes closed. Keep the discipline, eyes closed, create a seat. You could take cross-legged, whatever you're comfortable with. Close your eyes. If they're not, bring your hands to your chest center. We'll take 3 ohms. Big breath in. Bring your thumb tips to your forehead center, touch in. Feel that experience of possibility, the experience of yourself, your flow coming from possibility, beyond predictability, a place, a space of possibility. And from this practice is an access to real and true stability, your true north. You've got everything you need in this life to handle whatever is thrown your way. And through these practices, these kinds of practices, we get access to that place in ourselves that is changeless, stable, amidst any change, amidst any instability. Always have access. We always have access to this place, this inner space place of stability, and where all is well. All is well. Thank you. Namaste. You all are awesome. Good work, Malachi.
Thank you.
So good to move with you, breathe with you, be with you. Again, I thank you and acknowledge you for all that you're committed to. I know anyone who'd make it to a practice, an event like this, it says a lot about who you are and what you're committed to. And I'll invite you again and again to keep the practices up. One of my mentors years ago said, You know, Baron, get committed to the practice. Get committed or get committed. It's like in a way of like, I needed to find my own center. I needed practices, tools that would give me access to my center, myself. And without those tools, or all of us having some kind of discipline to get our sense of center back, otherwise we're left with, the experience of having lost ourselves like that. So I invite you to stay with the practices. And I really am grateful because out of this fundraising today, because of all of you and your generosity, we will be able to provide really, solid, tangible programming and practices to all the wonderful first responders and medical personnel and like that. So thank you. All the Baptiste Foundation crew, the board of advisors, the advisory board, Ali, Brittany, Dan, thank you, love you. Namaste, you all.
Thanks, everybody. It was so good to be a part of your day. I had fun. I hope you guys had a lot of fun.
Namaste. Thank you.